Oh my goodness. So let me just start off by saying this. This deal is absolutely disgusting. This is the end of gaming as we know it. What Microsoft is doing is, I don't care. Bro, I genuinely do not care about this deal, okay? As a gamer, which I am, my loyalty is to the games. That's it. It's not to a company, it's not to developers, not to a studio. It's to the games. That's at the end of the day. Is the game quality? Is it fun? Great. Who is making said quality games that are fun? This company, that company, great. That's how it works. Now, there's always these PC peasants, because that's what they are, who want to talk about, well, that's not right, that I don't get to play this game on that console, but that person get to play that game on that console. Why can't we all be friends? Lord, you guys are like the cucks of the gaming universe, all right? You guys, anytime I hear someone say that they want to remove exclusivity, it's like, bro, that's the whole point of having a console, is that you have, right, games that are exclusive to this console and games that are exclusive to that console. Now, at the moment in time, there is no exclusivity. What is the point? Can someone explain that to me? What's the point? What's the point of getting a Switch then if I can get it on the Xbox or if I can get it on the PlayStation? What's the point? Or I can get it on the PC. What's the point? Right? There is no point. That's the reason why you get said gaming console, because they have exclusives. That's the reason why you would get one over another. But I don't know what this generation is. There's a bunch of limp-wristed, generation, they, them pronouns generation that constantly talk about, well, we should all just be friends and we should all just be able to play on any console we want. Goofy nonsense, okay? So let the kiddies, get the kiddies out of here, okay? For us real men, all right? For us real gamers, this is what we've been waiting for. I feel like Tao Lung from Kung Fu Panda.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Okay, that's what it feels like, because I've been waiting and I've been advocating for war. That's what I've been waiting for. There hasn't been any console wars right now because there's only been one player, and that's PlayStation. Xbox has been nowhere to be seen. Okay, they've already admitted, like, yo, we've lost the console war, all right? People already have a digital library. It is what it is. So they've already admitted defeat. So with this move, I say they're back in the game. Great. This is awesome. Because how I see it, everyone wins. This is a win for everyone. This is a win for PlayStation, and it's a win for Xbox. Because Xbox, at the end of the day, if you can't create, you buy. And Microsoft has the money to buy. So that's what they're doing. When it comes to PlayStation, let's be honest here. I'm going to be honest. If you're a Sony pony, right, if you just ride for Sony just because, that's goofy to me. If you're an Xbox just because you like Xbox or whatever, that's goofy to me. That doesn't benefit me as a gamer. None of that does. But if we're looking at Sony, they've been, I would say, a bit lackluster, especially this year. Let's check it out. What we have as far as our exclusives. Forspoken. Where did that go? Okay, honestly, I was excited for the game up until they released the demo. And that's the funny part. It's crazy how a demo can really make or break your game. After I played the demo, I didn't order the game, and I actually had it pre-ordered. I pre-ordered Forspoken. I canceled my pre-order because I was like, yo, this doesn't look fun. This doesn't look fun. I don't really care about the story. Like, it just looked boring and repetitive. I don't want to do that. When it comes to Spider-Man, Spider-Man looks mid. It is what it is. It does. And I love Spider-Man, and it pains me to say that, but it looks mid. What we've seen from the game is just a reskin of the old game. That's really what it seems to be. Now, of course, we have to wait until Comic-Con, next Thursday. Hopefully they release a trailer, a story trailer, a gameplay trailer, something. They give us more. But off of what I've seen, as of right now, if I wasn't a hardcore Spider-Man fan, I wouldn't buy it. We get into Final Fantasy 16. I enjoy the game, but the game has crazy highs and even crazier lows. So it's like this, schizophrenic type of game, and the gameplay, it's intermittent. It's a long-ass cutscene. Apparently, this is similar to Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm not buying a game for cutscenes. I'm buying a game to play the game. And they pad it with a whole bunch of stupid errands that you have to do, and it's just like, yo, This is a heavily inflated game. If you took out all the fat, that would be a great game. If they removed all the fat from Final Fantasy 16, that would be a great game. 17, I believe. Excuse me. Sorry. That would be 16. Yeah, that would be a great game. But as of right now, I'm just like, yeah, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. Then we got Final Fantasy Rebirth. All right. I don't know. I mean, okay, these are good. Now, would I argue that those, Final Fantasy Rebirth is a console seller? No, I would never argue that. We look at even going back to Spider-Man. We see how they're treating us with Spider-Man. There's no content, right? They're not coming out with a Spider-Man exclusive PS5. There's no Spider-Man exclusive controller. The digital content for the Collector's Edition. Collector's Edition is still available. I don't know what to tell you. That didn't happen with the first Spider-Man game. That sold like hotcakes. Collector's Edition is still available because it's trash. That's what it is. And as a Spider-Man fan, once again, it pains me to say this, but I'm not dumb. I'm not retarded. I can see that it's trash. It's unacceptable. So with this deal, Sony needs to get their act right. And I have no problem with Sony getting their act right because they've been treating us like hoes. That's how I feel. Okay, that's how I feel, especially with Spider-Man. I've seen more footage for Mortal Kombat 1, right, than I have for Spider-Man 2. That's insane. That's unacceptable. Stellar Blade. Where the hell is Stellar Blade? I've been on that game since the jump. Since the first trailer, I'm like, yo, I want this. Supposed to come out this year. What have we heard? Absolutely nothing. Unacceptable. Okay? Now, the only reason they get to do that is because Xbox has their thumb up their butt. They're not doing anything. So, hopefully with this, that changes the landscape. Because at the end of the day, this is art of war. If you're fighting your enemy on a landscape that you're not winning, what do if you can do it? You change the landscape. And that's exactly what Xbox has done with this purchase, which seemingly is going to be going through. Having said that, on the flip side, what we have to also look at is, for all the Xbox, are you happy with Redfall? Are you really happy with Redfall? Because if I was an Xbox owner or whatnot, I wouldn't be happy with that. That's unacceptable. So you have to take into account, what do you really have to expect from Xbox? Because what we don't want is the crappy guy, right? The crappy guy buying up all the real estate. He's a crappy landlord. He's a crappy owner. He's just crappy. He puts out mediocrity. So the last thing we want is for them to have control of the real estate, of the gaming real estate. That's not what we want. That's not what I want. I don't know what y'all want, but that's not what I want. Absolutely not. Xbox hasn't put out any games. Matter of fact, they've gone out and said, hey, we really don't want exclusives. And I'm sure you don't, because you don't have any exclusives to compete with, heck, a 6-year-old game with Uncharted 4. I understand that. So with this purchase, I hope comes some quality. I hope something comes out of it. But that hasn't been the case thus far. So everyone who's praising this, cope, maul, tear, blah, 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 seethe, cope and seethe and all that, I'm like, what did you have to gain from this, bruh? Buying studios, buying developers, and in this case, I mean a publisher, but buying devs has never been a problem for Microsoft, right? It's never been a problem. They have a whole bunch of devs. They just haven't produced anything. That's the problem. The issue is not what they have. The issue is that they have nothing. They haven't come out with anything of quality. Nothing. Now, everyone's banking on Starfield, and I hope Starfield, is a success. I've already pre-ordered it. I have. I'm like, hey, if it hits, if it's great, kudos to them. All right. That gives me some hope. But if it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. This is not a good move then, because now they're going to probably destroy Call of Duty. They're going to destroy a whole litany of games. So you have to keep that in mind. There has to be a balanced perspective to this move. To me, I'm hoping for the best. I really am. I'm hoping that PlayStation kicks it up a notch. Okay, kapow! A little Spider-Man 2 reference. But I hope that they really take it up to the next level, because they just haven't had any reason to do so thus far. So hopefully this deal really gets the wars, back and going, because that's what we need. We need a war, bruh. We need a competition. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not I believe listen, you know, you're talking about this is horrible. They're going to destroy the gaming community. This is the worst move ever. I can't believe that, you know, what the FTC, you know, how they lose this. What in the world is going on? Or I believe, doesn't matter to me, bro. What matters is quality games coming out. That's what matters. I don't care if it's on the Xbox, the PC, the Switch, or the PS5. Which one has the most quality games? Okay, let me buy that. That's how it's going to work. And PlayStation has over 10 years. Okay, they have over 10 years to come up with something. I think they'll be fine. Okay, I don't know about you, but I think they'll be fine. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you're more than welcome to call in during disagreement days, or typically held Friday through Sunday. There'll be a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Either or. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, guys, be amazing. For all the Xbots, like, yo, are you happy with Redfall?